Recorded Books presents The Heartbreak of Aaron Burr by H.W. Brands, narrated by Chris Sorensen, and directed by Emily Asher.
Chapter 1. Patience, my dear children, and you shall hear all. The old man sits at a cramped table in a spare room overlooking a narrow street in lower Manhattan. He writes clearly but swiftly, in the practiced hand of one who has written much in the course of an accomplished life, conducted often on the run. He tells his daughter and her son of his recent arrival from abroad. The ebb carried us up to Rikers Island, 1 mile from Hellgate, and here, being met by the flood, we cast anchor to wait for the ebb, which would make at 7:30. In the meantime came up a breeze from southeast. Nothing could have more perfectly accorded with my wishes, as we must now necessarily arrive in New York about 10 in the evening. The old man's absence from his home city has been forced, and he fears retribution from the law, which is why he hoped to arrive after nightfall. However, as the hour approached, the captain began to doubt whether it would not be too dark to go through Hellgate, and thought it would be more prudent to wait till morning. I combated this childish apprehension, but without effect. He sought another vessel to complete his journey. There hove in sight a very small sailboat standing down. He paid 2 men to row him over. The sailboat proved to be a pleasure boat belonging to 2 young farmers of Long Island. They were not bound to New York, but to the Narrows, but very kindly agreed to put me on shore in the city. The wind failed, though, and the sailboat succumbed to the seaward pull of the tide. It seemed inevitable that I must make a voyage to the Narrows. But luck, in the form of another vessel, intervened again. When we were nearly opposite the battery, I heard the noise of oars, and hailed, was answered, and I begged them to come alongside. It proved to be 2 vagabonds in a skiff, probably on some thieving voyage. They were very happy to set me on shore in the city for $1, and at 11:30 I was landed. He recalled the Water Street address of a trusted friend. A decade earlier, he had counted many friends in New York.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?